typewriter, you know.
Yeah, well, of course, it's a lost world as well. This was written in 1942. This is about the 1930s, you know, when they motor down to Uncle Quentin's, you know, and it's a big car. But just the very idea of a car, I mean, I think of my dad, I mean, you know, the only cars he ever saw were like kind of at a distance, you know, and suddenly these are kids who jump into cars and go off to the country.
5 on a Treasure Island. Let's hear an extract from this one. When Anne awoke, she couldn't at first think where she was. She lay in her little bed and looked up at the slanting ceiling and at the red roses that nodded at the open window, and suddenly remembered all in a rush where she was. I'm at Kirin Bay, and it's the holidays, she said to herself, and screwed up her legs with joy. Then she looked across at the other bed. In it lay the figure of another child, curled up under the bedclothes. Anne could just see the top of a curly head, and that was all. When the figure stirred a little, Anne spoke. I say, are you Georgina? The child in the opposite bed sat up and looked across at Anne. She had very short curly hair, almost as short as a boy's. Her face was burnt a dark brown with the sun, and her very blue eyes looked as bright as forget-me-nots in her face. But her mouth was rather sulky, and she had a frown like her father's. No, she said, I'm not Georgina. Oh, said Anne in surprise. Then who are you? I'm George, said the girl. I shall only answer if you call me George. I hate being a girl. I won't be. I don't like doing the things that girls do. I like doing the things that boys do.
What is your favourite bedtime story? Vote at bbc.co.uk/radio2.
Michael Rosen, thank you for coming in.
Thank you. Again. Thank you very much indeed.
We are enjoying this.
Yeah.
So there we are, 2 books facing off, The Gruffalo and 5 on a Treasure Island. But this town ain't big enough for both of them.